Hey everybody, welcome to Behavior Bites. My name is Brad.
And I'm Mike. We're also joined by our producer, Aaron, behind the camera.
Hello.
All right, Mike, we're doing some serious stuff today, right?
Yep.
All right, guys, this is called the 3x3 Behavior Intervention Strategy. Mike, tell us what it is.
All right, the 3x3, asking a student 3 questions 3 times a day. The kind of the origin of this is when we were thinking about check-in and check-out, time-tested, great strategy, but this is one component of it that can stand alone or can be included with that. That's really, really good on building those relationships and kind of a routine around it. I really, really like it. So it's kind of a tier 2-ish triage type of intervention.
Right. Not for every single kid, but for those kids that really need that extra shot in the arm a little bit, right? In a positive way. So guys, this is a chance for us. It's opportunity to maintain rapport, that positive relationship, while still setting the expectations, what I want to see from my students in my classroom, right? Why is it so important, Mike?
Number 1, strengthens relationships that you have with the kid. Number 2, this is a routine.
Yeah.
This is a routine. We're going to get into this routine of having our 3 questions in the morning, maybe one around lunchtime, and one at the end of the day. That's the routine. Those routines help me as an educator be deliberate and consistent with how I'm approaching this.
You heard him, right? Consistency. I've been saying that forever, you guys. Consistency is key. I think we have a video on it. You guys should watch that. Being consistent with our kids is really important, right? So we want to set our kids on the right path, and then we want to give them the support to keep them on that path once they're there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Brad, how is this done?
All right. Mike just said there's 3 questions 3 times a day. Those times a day usually beginning of the day, middle of the day, end of the day, right? And so what we're going to do to show you guys what this looks like is we're going to role play for you guys. We're going to model what these questions could look like. So Mike, you're going to be my student, and I'm going to be the teacher. And let's see, you're going to be a 9th grader? Yeah, see how surly he got? He's a 9th grader. So he's going to be my surly 9th grader. Now, by the way, this is great. This strategy works really well with fresh-faced 2nd graders, and it works with surly 9th graders as well. Any grade level can use this strategy, and we hope that you guys do. So what we're going to do, I'm going to model what this should look like. I'm going to ask the 3 questions. So it's going to go like this, hey, Mike, how you doing?
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Hoffman.
Oh, yeah, I get that. All right. Hey, did you get some breakfast today?
Yeah, I did. I had some Cheerios.
Oh, yeah.
We were out of sugar.
Ugh.
So,
I'm not a fan of Cheerios without sugar. More like Sados, right?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. Did you get your homework done last night?
Most of it. That algebra was really hard. I didn't quite get it.
Yep. So
I
here's the
didn't
thing.
get that done.
Here's the thing, man. You know that the expectation is to get your homework done. Not a huge deal, right? This has been a little bit of a thing, but tell you what, let's you and me chat later. Not a huge deal. You're not in trouble. But what if you and I sit down, we make a plan so I can kind of help you get this taken care of once and for all, right? Because this has been kind of a thing, right?
Okay.
All right, cool. Not in trouble. Chat with you later.
All right.
All right. So first of all, that took 30 seconds, right, guys? All right, doesn't take a lot of time. Okay?
Right.
So I asked Mike 3 questions. And Mike, when I asked you right away, I said, how are you doing? What did that do for us?
What that does, and it's a great question, nice and generic, but it's kind of taking my temperature a little bit, the triage. So in this one, I'm tired. All right, got it. 9th grader tired, but maybe not a huge concern. If I would have said, I'm mad, that gives me something I might have to act on. If I said, I'm excited, that gives us something to kind of, explore a little further. So it's taking that temperature, that emotional temperature as I walk into the door.
Yeah.
So.
My next question, remember, these first 2 questions, I want to be kind of casual questions, building and maintaining rapport. So that second question I asked you, Mike, what'd you have for breakfast? Or did you have breakfast, right?
Yeah, that's great too, because it's conversational, and that's something that you just kind of you ask people that you see. It also has an additional purpose. I'm guessing that part of your intent was to see if my basic needs were met. Maybe I'm a kid that doesn't get breakfast an awful lot, and so that's a way for you to figure out if you need to address that.
Right.
So, hey, that last question was really interesting, and your response was great. So tell us about that.
All right, so I asked you if you got your homework done, right?
Yeah.
So my expectation in my classroom, this is an expectation level question. My expectation is that my students all turn in their homework every day. So I'm checking on that with you, right? But I want to do it in a non-confrontational, in a partnering way. So if you guys notice, I asked him if he got it done. He said he didn't. I said, no big deal. Let me help you with this so it gets taken care of. So I'm immediately setting myself up instead of a conflict. I'm setting myself as a partner. Right? And that's what. And so here's the thing, guys. We're going to do a lot more work on this, right, Mike? There's a lot more to say about this. All right, but that's going to be coming down the road. In the meantime, send us emails. Let us know your questions, comments, concerns, gripes, complaints. We want to hear them. Also, go forth, do good things.